Alright, so today we have a whirlaway 1/3 horsepower disposal. These are about as cheap as you can get a disposal. It's the 191 1/3 horsepower. Did not come with the power cord. But I have the old power cord, and it's going to be easy to put that in. A couple of things. You do have a reset button here, which is like the Badger's incinerators, except it's on the side instead of the bottom. However, there is no hex hole for the hex tool for unclogging. So that's a deficiency, but considering the price of this baby right here, I'm not too concerned about it. Inside, you've got, again, just like the incinerator, it's steel, which means it is going to rust out. These are planned obsolescent devices. They're going to last you about 5 years. They're going to rust out. All right, so the main issue on these is the installation of the ring. And these will fit on the incinerator drains, but it's a little tricky. This came with the whole assembly. It says whirlaway on the ring here. The key is down here, and this rubber gasket right here is actually what's holding it up. And you want that rubber gasket to just be on the lip of this plastic drain connection. So you take it off. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. You see that lip? This gasket is only going to go right on the edge of it. Okay? And that's literally what holds this baby up. So you put the ring on first, and this is a little confusing too. Not this way. It's this way. It's a little bit counterintuitive. So put this on first. Then you put the ring just a little bit on the lower set. Flat. And then when you're ready to go under the sink, it's just going to go into these tabs right here. See that tab? And all it is a 1/4 of a turn. That locks it in. Look at that. Holds it right up. No problem. And then you can rotate it 360, the whole thing, once it's hanging in the sink to line up your pipe. Now they come with these L brackets. A lot of times you're not going to use this because you're going to have a straight connection to your drain. So I like to pre-install as much as I can. So I've pre-installed the L tube just in case it is going to fit where I'm putting it in. It'll be ready. These 2 screws you hand tighten and then use a flathead just to show you how this goes. This ring, this gasket, the gasket's going to go and fit against this ring. And if you'll notice, this is an incinerator Badger tube. It's different. This bracket will not go around the corner on an incinerator, but it will easily on the whirlaway. There's a classic frustrating pitfall, but you see, it's going to be alright. Easily fits on and screws on. This is your dishwasher drain connection. Most people don't know that your dishwasher typically will drain through your disposal. Okay? There's a knockout, a plastic knockout in there, and you get a hammer and a screwdriver and you tap it out and then fish out the plastic piece out of the thing before you install it. Okay? If you're not using a disposal, you do not want to remove this tab because then water could flow, could leak out. Normally there's a rubber connector here to the dishwasher. All right. Okay, down here you do have a place for a strain relief for the electrical connection. This is a strain relief. You're going to need that. It looks like I probably have possibly the wrong size. This is a 3/8 half-inch size. I may need a 3/4. We won't know that till we open this plate up to install the cord. And I will pre-install the cord. The more I can do up here on the table, I will, because it's a lot easier than dealing with it when you're under the sink. Okay, so I'm going to take a pause here because unfortunately they're using a nut on this plate, which means instead of just being a screwdriver, I got to go find a nut driver to pull that off of the right size.